How's it going, guys? Thunderbolt here, Tim, bringing you a discussion on infinite worlds and biomes in 0.9.0. And this is going to be centered around jungle biomes. But anyway, this is all coming from Tomaso's Reddit feed, and the first topic is about Johan stating that there's going to be new biomes in the 0.9 update, and this guy was asking what everybody thinks about it. And this one guy over here says, just guessing, but it's probably going to be like all the original biomes except for jungles. And he says that while we may see jungles, there are apparently like a lot of hardware problems with them, and pretty much anything that would be like normal biomes, like the plains, the extreme hills, taiga, deserts, and forests, are all going to be available. And Tom responds to this saying, exactly, we're going to see most of the new biomes, excluding jungles and roof forests, because there's a problem with transparency, and basically any block that has transparency in it, like leaves. Jungles have a lot of leaves, and leaves are transparent blocks, and they cause a lot of lag. And the more leaves there are, the laggier the game is. So pretty much they aren't going to be able to do jungle biomes because of the high density of leaves. And he says pretty much you can see all new biomes with the exception of jungles and roof forests because of that leaf problem. Also, the world height is going to stay at 128 blocks. I'm assuming it's because they don't want any more blocks generating than there already are. And not only that, but Pocket Edition is still supported by slower devices, so with more blocks generating, it's just going to cause more lag, and they don't want to create that problem. But generally, Tom says that they have no problem incorporating all of the other biomes. So that means we're going to see pretty much every single new biome from 1.7, excluding the amplified and jungle biomes. This next question says, this may be a dumb question, but what do the new biomes do to save worlds? Would biomes just integrate into the worlds, or would you have to start a completely new one and start all over again if you wanted these new biomes? And Tom says that he thinks that the old worlds are going to continue to use the old generator. They're just going to continue to expand infinitely if you want that option. And you're going to have to create a new world if you want those new terrain generation options. So if, say, I want to continue expanding my Let's Play world, it wouldn't have any of the new biomes because it uses the old generator. He also says that that's what he has working in the developer version of Pocket Edition. So pretty much old worlds use the old terrain generation program, and old worlds you're going to be able to like toggle whether you want it to generate infinitely or not. And they're still deciding on where they should ask this and how it should be set up, but pretty much you're going to have the option of whether you want your old world to expand infinitely and continue using the new generator, the old generator, or if you just want to keep it the same size. So this next Reddit post is kind of like a complaint forum, and somebody made a post saying that the only thing that he was really looking forward to in 0.9.0 was the jungle biomes, and why can't they add them? And Tom pretty much explains it again, how there's a problem. Well, the only problem with jungles is the fact that there's the transparent leaves, and jungles don't run very well on any device unless it's cutting edge. And he says that they could offer a switch to allow jungles and roof forests to generate in 0.9.0 worlds. However, how is this going to work when you join Realms? Because Realms is like a shared server, and not everybody who plays on Realms has a cutting edge device. So if some people have that toggled on, some people have it toggled off, it'll create problems. So they're mainly leaving it out because they just want everybody to be able to have the same gameplay experience. And that toggle switch is something that they consider, but it would cause problems for servers. He also says that they could add an option to make jungle trees by default have non-fancy graphics, like having a separate option for trees, and fancy trees lag many people, so why not have a non-fancy graphics like default for trees? And Tom pretty much says that they don't want to force bad graphics on everybody, but they might as well just make jungle leaves non-transparent, even on fancy. And it might work, might not, and they're still looking into what they should do. To wrap up this news video and discussion about biomes, jungle biomes, and infinite worlds, Tom says that there's going to be something exclusive, and one is going to make the world end a bit more awesome. So I'm thinking that if you don't have the infinite worlds option toggled, they're going to make the world like finish off some sort of epic way, and there's going to be two exclusive and awesome things. One's already in PC Minecraft, the other's going to be really cool, and it will all make sense later. So he's being really vague about these exclusive features, and hopefully he'll shed some light on them in the future. But as for now, we don't know what they are. All we do know is that, well, pretty much anything that I discussed. Old worlds like 0.8.0 and prior will use the old terrain generation, and you can toggle whether you want it to expand infinitely or if you want to keep it the same size. The same thing applies for 0.9.0 worlds, but they will use the new terrain generator. And they will also include every new biome with the exception of jungles, roof forests, and amplified biomes. Also, they're thinking on how they can implement jungle biomes without literally ruining the game for everybody. There's also going to be exclusive features, but we don't know what those are going to be. Anyway, this is the end of the update video. It's rather long. It was a discussion about infinite worlds and biomes, which is always going to be long, but it's really rather informative, and I hope you guys liked it. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you found it helpful, leave a like, leave a favorite, subscribe for more Pocket Edition content and news. Follow me on Twitter at Thunderbow98 for channel updates, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.